Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Go Local Live this sunny Wednesday afternoon. I'm Go Local News editor Kate Nagel. I'd like to thank my last and final guest, Eric Weiner, with Food Trucks In. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Kate.
There was a great segue into Food Trucks In and Food Truck Fridays, as we just talked with Chef James Hall and Maggie Stork of the Ocean House, and they're going to be unveiling their new food truck when Food Truck Fridays returns to Roger Williams Carousel on May 3rd. Is that the official kickoff of the season?
So the official kickoff is supposed to be this Friday, April 19th. We always kick off during school vacation
School
week.
vacation, yes.
And then this year we decided to go straight through. So we'll go 24 consecutive weeks at Food Truck Friday, which is our flagship event.
24. Did you do 24 last year?
We did 23 because we took the week off after school vacation week. But
Took a little breather.
yes.
But way to culminate a nice week, and hopefully it will be as well. And let's just talk about who's on the lineup for the Food Truck Fridays. Did it grow this year from 2018 to 19?
Yeah, so 2019 is our 5th year at Food Truck Friday. It's our flagship event. We started in May of 2015 with 6 trucks. This year we'll have 18 trucks every single week. Our beer partner, Trinity Brew House, is back, and for the first 2 weeks you can purchase our mug club and our reusable bamboo utensils. They're only available the first 2 weeks. It comes with a beer, and then you can refill it every week. We're working with 50 trucks this year, and we wanted to kind of do like a concert-style T-shirt, so all the trucks are listed on the back of the T-shirt. So Food Truck Friday, which is at Roger Williams Park, the zoo is our partner and has been been a great springboard for all the other events that we do around the state as well.
So 18 trucks on any given Friday, plenty of food, plenty of fun, and that's just part of the fun of being at Roger Williams. I mean, it's an event every single Friday.
Yeah, it really is. We draw between 800 and 900 people every single Friday night. It's a great location. It's in the center of everything. So if you're leaving work in Providence or if you're coming up from East Greenwich, there's lots of great assets. The carousel is there for kids along with the playground. We have live music every single week. There's picnic tables. There's a grassy hill. There's pony rides. There's one of the nicest things about the event is that every single week you'll see single people, you'll see couples, you'll see families, you'll see generations of people coming together. You'll see people from all walks of life. From the time we start in April to the time we end in September, it's just really a wonderful gathering every Friday night.
And you're really trying to lure folks in those first 2 weeks, saying if you want to purchase the mug and you want to purchase the utensils, 2 weeks only.
Well, yeah, we sold out so quickly last year that we just don't want people to be disappointed. So if they want to join the mug club, which has become a thing just in its second year, it's a new mug. It's got a special design. It's our Endless Food Truck Summer design. You get it filled with Trinity beer, and it's just a special activity. And Trinity will be doing the bar, beer, wine at some of our other events. And if you were to show up with the mug, even at some of our other events, across Rhode Island, whether it's Lincoln or Warwick, we've got lots of other great events planned. And any time that Trinity's there serving beer, you can actually use that mug.
And I like the mug. I like the utensils. Obviously, so much in the news these days with straws and trying to cut back. And this is really environmentally friendly to say, bring your own utensils, bring your own mug. Think about the environment.
Yeah, and it's we found that there's so many people that come to so many of our events. And will follow us down to, we're doing a great event at Rocky Point on the first night of summer on the 20th, or we'll go up to Warren to the summer concert series that we're doing there. There's so many people that come and follow us from event location to location. When they have something like the utensils and the mug, or even the shirts, they kind of get to show off that they're one of our, our group.
They're part of the crew.
They're part of the crew.
No, you probably can't see it on the camera right now, but I am going to turn it down. There is a carabiner behind it, so you can hook this to your backpack, to your belt loop.
Yeah.
You are not going to lose these utensils.
And because you can find all kinds of food at our events, everything,
you have chopsticks too.
You get chopsticks for the Asian trucks, spoons for ice cream or some of the chili, fork and knife set. Although someone this morning pointed out that it's a bamboo made for a righty only, and I had to look it up. Bamboo only grows to the right.
You just, if you're a lefty, just,
Yeah, reverse. I practiced with it. It can be done.
It's a right-handed world, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Josh. So a few events also coming up as well. You mentioned Rocky Point, the kickoff of the summer. I do see a couple here. I see some collaborations with the Pawtucket Red Sox.
Yeah.
And other events going on as well.
Yeah, we've been really fortunate. We get to partner with so many different communities, and we're working part of our Warwick series takes us to Rocky Point. The mayor's office and the tourism office have been huge supporters. So we're at Rocky Point, we're at the GAM Theater, we're at Greenwich Mills, we're at a number of small parks throughout the city. Our Warwick series is spectacular. Towns like Lincoln bring us into Chase Farm. We're at Burrs Hill Park, which is on the water in Warren. They've been a great partner. We'll be back at Mulligan's Island in Cranston this summer. We've got pretty much, in April and May, we pretty much are doing Friday and Saturday events. But the minute we get into the end of May and June, we're doing Sundays, we're Wednesdays. We're doing a new series in Burrville at the Assembly Theater, which has got a beautiful waterfall. And, we're finding two really exciting, fun things. One, people that love food trucks are getting to get out and experience different communities. And we're also getting to bring this wonderful variety of over 50 different food trucks to different communities that maybe haven't seen food trucks before, or had them often, or had events before.
And with the popularity of food trucks, we did just talk with James and Maggie about their new one at the Ocean House. How many of these food trucks get tapped for like individual events? Because people go there and say, I like those food trucks so much. Will you do my wedding, anniversary, family reunion?
Yeah.
Are those food trucks popular? I mean, because you work with them to make sure they're in that rotation for Food Truck Fridays and more, but they must be pretty popular when people get exposed to them and say, how can we access you all the time? Yep. Where can we find you?
Yep.
And how, if they're looking for a private event, they must be popular.
Yeah, so there are really three segments for the food truck industry. One is street service, which is you go out to Brown University or over to Kennedy Plaza and you see 1 or 3 or 4 trucks parked, and you can just purchase from them during lunch or dinner time. Then you have public events like the events that we produce at PVD Food Truck Events, which you can find on all of our social media, PVD Food Truck Events, to find all of the events, where we'll bring groups of trucks together. Almost all of our events are free of charge to the public, so you just come and pay for what you eat and drink. One exception to that is the great event that we do with the Paw Sox. This year it's on September 14th. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. It's a great craft beer and food truck festival on the field at McCoy Stadium. So those kind of public events that are free or that are ticketed are really the second market. But as Kate mentioned, the third market is really now this growing industry of private events, whether it's a person hiring a truck to come do their summer barbecue instead of doing barbecue or catering in the backyard, a company hiring one truck to feed people for lunch, or bringing in multiple trucks. So through our parent company, which is foodtrucksin.com, you can search and locate over 8,500 food trucks in 1,800 cities, which is really how we started. We started with this database of food trucks all across the country, and then we realized that nobody was really producing local food truck events, so we started PVD Food Truck Events to produce these local events. It started with Food Truck Friday, which is still our flagship event, is now grown to really reach almost every corner of the state.
I feel like there's actually some beer in here.
Yeah, let's crack it open and pour it into the mug.
I'm gonna let Eric try some of the beer here.
Well, we're gonna leave it behind for you guys too.
Well, I'll give you a little pour here.
Yeah, you can play bartender.
I'll play bartender.
Yeah, so this is Trinity's Nomad. So it's one of the beers that they'll bring to Food Truck Friday. Trinity's been our beer and wine partner since the first time that we offered beer and wine at any of our events. As I mentioned, Food Truck Friday is co-produced with Roger Williams Park Zoo and Carousel, and they've been a great partner. Last year we introduced our Mug Club, and this year we're introducing the bamboo utensils. As Kate mentioned, we get a lot of people that come that say they want to be environmentally friendly, and it's just a little piece that comes with this, and it'll be available the first 2 weeks. And I haven't tried the Nomad yet this season, so I'm really excited. This is like the kickoff to the season.
So take a sip and tell us what you think of the Nomad.
You know what? My beer palate is tasty or not tasty, and this is just really good. It's got a really light finish. It's got a nice robust flavor, but it's not overbearing, and it goes well with just about any of these 50 food trucks. So let's talk about that, because I know that Maggie and James were in from Off the Menu.
Do you want to feature a few of the new ones?
Yeah, well,
okay.
So they're one of the newer trucks, and I think that Maggie did a great job of explaining how they're more of a gourmet truck, which is really cool, because what we really love about our events and bringing all these trucks together is that whether or not you're just coming and you want a good old-fashioned burger and fries or a hot dog, or if you want some sort of something really unique or more gourmet, that if you show up with a family of 10 people, you can split up and there's something for everyone. So when you talk about some of the brand new trucks, Off the Menu will be joining us for Food Truck Friday for the first season. Just Winging It is a brand new wing truck that will be at our events this season as well. Burgundian Waffles is joining us as a new truck. So of the 50 trucks that are joining us this season, 7 or 8 have been with us since year one, since event one, and then they've grown and the industry's grown, and there's everything from handcrafted hot dogs and sausages from gastros, to the food truck that's been around since the 1800s in Haven Brothers. Frisky Fries, that now has 4 locations, are almost doing our events exclusively this summer with their one food truck. We've got lots of great dessert trucks. Shishka Berries comes down from Massachusetts and does chocolate-covered strawberries and cheesecake. So there really is something for everyone. There's lots of vegetarian options. There's gluten-free options. There's really something that can really satisfy everyone's taste buds and everyone's favorite type of food.
Well, again, kicking off end of vacation week this week, getting folks all set and excited for summer for Food Truck Fridays at the Carousel at Roger Williams Park, in conjunction with a number of partners and more events to come. So if you're going to be watching this later, come back and see. We'll have some links for you as well to let you know of all the food truck happenings, both here in Providence and around the state. So Eric Weiner, appreciate your coming on
Great
live.
seeing you, Kate.
Thank you for watching during the food show. Would like to thank Weatherly Hunley with Need, and of course James Hall and Maggie Stork with the Ocean House, and Eric Weiner with Food Trucks In. We'll be right back at 4 o'clock, so be sure to check back in when we have a big award we'll be talking with here on GoLocal Live.